The 1970s. Fashion was wild. Bell-bottom pants dragged on the ground. Platform shoes made you 10 centimeters taller. Polyester was everywhere. And hair was huge. If you lived through the 70s, you remember those clothes. And maybe you're embarrassed, but you also miss them. What did we wear in the 1970s? Let's remember. The most iconic piece of the 70s? Bell-bottom pants. You know, pants that flared out below the knee, tight at the top, wide at the bottom. Sometimes so wide they dragged on the ground. Everyone wore them. Women, men, teenagers, adults. Denim bell-bottoms, polyester bell-bottoms, patterned bell-bottoms, every color, every fabric. Why did we love them? They were comfortable. They moved. They swayed when you danced. Perfect for disco. And they were showy. They swung when you walked. You got attention. But were they practical? No. They got wet in the rain. Got muddy. You'd tripped and fall. But we didn't care. Bell-bottoms were the 70s. Shoes? Platform shoes. Massive soles. 5 centimeters, 10 centimeters, sometimes 15 centimeters height. Women wore them, of course, but men wore them too. Yes, men. Platform sandals, platform boots, platform everything. Why? They made you taller. You looked cool, and they sparkled on the disco floor. But they were dangerous, hard to balance. Ankle sprains were common. Going downstairs was an adventure. Elton John wore platform shoes. Kiss wore platform boots. Everyone wore them. The fabric of the 70s, polyester, it didn't breathe. It made you sweat. It created static electricity, but it was cheap, easy care, didn't wrinkle, and came in bright colors. For men, leisure suits, polyester jacket plus polyester pants, wide collars, bright colors, usually hideous, but everyone had one. How did women dress in the 70s? Pants, bell-bottoms, of course, hot pants, very short shorts, usually bright-colored, high-waisted jeans, tops, halter, tops, tied at neck, open back, tube tops, strapless, sat at chest, peasant blouses, bohemian style, turtlenecks, every color. Dresses, maxi dresses, long to the ankle, wrap dresses, Diane von Furstenberg invented them, 1974. Chiffon, patterned, flowing. For disco, jumpsuits, jumpsuit style, shiny, tight, sequins, everywhere, metallic fabrics. How did men dress? Shirts, wide collar shirts, very wide, patterned shirts, even floral, first 2 buttons open, show chest hair. Suits, leisure suits, casual suits, polyester, usually horrible colors, wide lapels, very wide collars, wide ties, sometimes 15 centimeters wide. For disco, shiny shirt, tight pants, platform shoes, gold chains, and shirt open at chest. The 70s, man didn't hide his chest hair. John Travolta, Tom Selleck, all with open shirts. In the 70s, hair was important, very important. Women, feathered hair, Farrah Fawcett style. Hair waved back like wings. Everyone wanted this hair. You'd spend hours with a blow dryer. Long and straight, long hair, hippie influence, parted in the middle. Afro, especially for black women, big, round, powerful. Diana Ross, Pam Grier. And hairspray, lots of hairspray. Your hair would be stiff, even wind couldn't move it. Men, long hair, Long hair was now accepted. Down to shoulders. Beatles' influence continued. Afro, men too. Jackson 5, Jimi Hendrix. Sideburns, long, thick sideburns, sometimes to the middle of the cheek. Mustaches, thick mustaches. The 70s man had a mustache. Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds. Accessories were very important in the 70s. Glasses, big frames, huge glasses, covered half your face. Aviator sunglasses, tinted lenses, colored glass. Jewelry, choker necklaces, long chain necklaces, peace sign necklaces, gold chains for men, belts, wide belts, decorative buckles, macrame belts. In the 70s, not everyone dressed the same. There were different subcultures: hippie/boho, maxi skirts, fringe, tie-dye, natural fabrics, barefoot or sandals, peace signs. Disco, shiny, tight, sequins, platform shoes, jumpsuits, glitter everywhere. Preppy, polo shirts, khaki pants, loafer shoes, clean, neat. Izod, Lacoste. Punk, late 70s. Ripped jeans, leather jackets, safety pins, mohawks, rebellious. For women, what was makeup like? Mid-late 70s, disco era. Dramatic, bright eyeshadows, blue, green, purple, thick eyeliner, blush, lots of blush, pink cheeks, glossy lips. Who were the fashion icons of the 70s? Farrah Fawcett. That hair, that smile, red swimsuit poster. Everyone wanted to be like her. John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever, white suit, disco dancing, iconic. Cher, Bob Mackie dresses, shiny, bold, exaggerated, shocking outfits every week on her TV show. David Bowie, glam rock, gender-bending fashion, Ziggy Stardust, fashion is art. Diana Ross, afro, sequins, supreme elegance. Today, looking back, 70s fashion looks strange, but back then, it was great. There was freedom, no rules. You could dress however you wanted. Nobody judged. There was expression. Your clothes showed who you were. It was fun. Fashion wasn't serious. It was experimental, risky. But let's be honest, 70s fashion was sometimes terrible. Polyester leisure suits, brown, orange, green, shiny, sweaty. Platform shoes so high, how did we walk? Those patterns, flowers, geometric shapes, wild patterns, all together, eye-burning. The 1970s. Fashion was wild. Bell-bottoms, platform shoes, polyester, huge hair. Everything was exaggerated. Everything was bold. Everything was free. Today, you look at old photos and laugh. Did I really wear that? But you also miss it, because 70s fashion wasn't just clothes. It was a spirit, an era of freedom. If you lived through the 70s, do you remember? What was your favorite outfit? Did you have bell-bottoms, platform shoes? Write in the comments. Share photos if you have them. Because 70s fashion is unforgettable. And who knows, maybe one day it'll come back. Everything comes back eventually.